blue corner. Fighting out of Arte Suave, an unbeaten amateur MMA fighter of 5 wins and no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome William Moerk. And his opponent in the red corner. Fighting out of Renegade. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome one more time, Stephon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Golden Ticket Fight Promotions 21 right here in Wolverhampton. We're on Fight 9 here, and it's a catchweight bout between William Moerk in the blue corner, the black shorts, and Stephon Earle, also in the black shorts with the white trim, in the red corner. Both these guys stepped up on late notice, actually. Stephon Earle was stepped in, I think, on 1 week's notice to take on Moerk, who had also stepped in for another opponent. So big shout out to both of these guys who have agreed to fight in this catchweight bout. Earle 3-3, Moerk 5-0, only just turned 17 years old as well. Has made the trip over from Arte Suave in Denmark. His dad there, Milan Silva, in the corner.
Oh, that's his dad.
It is indeed.
Go on.
But nice takedown from Stephon Earle to
Stephon's wrestling and jiu-jitsu is on point.
Take things to the mat. I mean, we've seen Earle. We saw him back in September, actually, at Golden Ticket Fight Promotions 20, where he lost to a close decision to Dylan McKee.
I feel like that wasn't him in that cage, though. Like watching his other performance before that.
Yeah, he looked. He just looked a bit off, man. I mean, everybody has their off nights, but obviously we saw him win back in March of this year against Garon Shima. Lions Gym.
Yeah, Garon.
Sorry for bringing that one up.
That's fine, don't worry. Garon's been working on his jiu-jitsu and he's bringing himself on slowly but surely. He's new.
Got to watch out for this position here, though. That's a looking for the omoplata here now.
Trying it.
Or at least using it to sweep. I mean, you don't really see many omoplatas kind of followed through and actually get the submission from that position. You usually use it to, as a method of sweeping and getting out of that position.
Well,
but
not normally in nogi either, especially MMA.
And I'm not sure what we've got the stand-up here for, whether it was...
I think his toes were in the cage.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
But Moerk straight out again, but throwing that right hand.
Yeah. Can't believe this kid's 17.
Absolutely crazy. I mean, he's literally just turned 17 as well this week, I believe.
His sort of fight IQ looks quite intelligent.
Yeah, I mean, he started training at MMA age 10 All-Stars Gym in Stockholm, Sweden, obviously home to Alexander Gustafsson and Hamzat Chimaev. Then he moved to the full kind of, with the pro team at Arte Suave at age 14. So, I mean, he's got loads of experience.
Yeah, I know Milan travels a lot for his training.
Yeah, his dad Milan as well, obviously a very good judoka. Tells me that his son has had over 50 judo matches as well.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, so I mean, he's done a lot in his 17 years to date.
For sure. And I guess, in a sense, it's a good game plan that he's got going on, keeping Stephon at close range, because Stephon's power, once he lands, isn't one to be messed with.
Yeah, and he's dropping down for the guillotine actually there, Moerk. I think he fancies his position. We've only got 10 seconds left in the round, so I don't know if he's going to be able to finish it, but you saw that he dropped down for that position. He's got that left leg over, and it looks tight, but I think it's just going to be the end of the round that's going to be the saviour there for Stephon Earle. That looked tight though, doesn't he? Looks like he's taking some big breaths, almost like he didn't know what had happened there.
I think he looked like it was finished for a second.
Yeah, I think he thought he'd finished. So that kind of tells you how tight it was. That he could have been kind of in that state of drifting in and out of consciousness. I mean, obviously only he will know because we couldn't really see from where we were. But nice job there from Moerk, just dropping down. He obviously felt comfortable in that position.
That moment before you see stars and then you feel nothing.
Next minute you're waking up.
In this moment of silence, I'm going to take a short break to tell you guys a knock-knock joke. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it. Far away.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Beats.
Who?
Beats.
Meats. Me
Yeah.
too.
Beats me.
Beats. Love it. Absolutely love it. Fighter, comedian, commentator.
Too kind. That was for Sim Sanga, by the way.
Shout out.
And Shaquille Buckley's terrible joke providing.
Just waiting for this cage door to close. I think we've got a bit of an issue with the
brand new golden ticket cage.
Yeah, brand new golden ticket cage where the locker's jammed. So we're just having a little delay. In this slight delay, I'll just pass on what Milan was telling me earlier, that he said that this was his son's best Christmas present he could possibly wish for in getting rematched. When his original opponent fell through earlier in the week on Monday, he was absolutely devastated. So for Stephon to step up and take this fight was the best Christmas gift that William Moerk could have asked for. So both these guys just glad to be getting in there and competing.
Stephon must really like fighting us, keep taking these like last-minute fights.
I was going to say, like I say, I believe it was Monday that William got the news that this fight was his original opponent had pulled out. So big shout out to Mr. Earle there for taking this on such short notice, and he capitalises on a slip there from William Moerk.
Let's see if William does the right thing from the bottom, because as we were discussing with Jordan earlier, this is where a lot of MMA fighters lack knowledge. They just stay flat on their back, don't look for any underhooks, try and keeping the guy down rather than hustle and work to get that underhook or sweep.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to dig in that left underhook originally, but
it looks like he was trying to go under the leg, maybe a little bit above if I sweep. But
he's trying to work his way to that left hip there and create some separation, but Stephon very heavy there on top.
Heavy. Super tight.
Absolutely.
Looks like he's trying to work that pass or posture and punch.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to posture up in this position, but Moerk gets that one butterfly in, but goes back to that closed guard.
Honestly, I've got to commend his age again. He's trying to stay really active on this bottom.
Look for the sweep there as well from the bottom, but
Stephon's got
Earle wise to it there.
Yeah, great head pressure. He's following those hips, and that's a really important thing. As soon as those hips turn from the bottom, the top player needs to follow the hips and stay square, because as soon as your hips are out of line, the sweep's there all day. By the way, hello to anyone watching Golden Ticket pay-per-view.
Yeah, big shout out to all of those viewers checking out the action here at Golden Ticket Fight Promotions 21. I'm John Prentice, joined by the queen of Golden Ticket Fight Promotions herself, Melissa Dixon.
Hello, hello.
William looks like he's tying up that guillotine again. This looks like a favoured submission of his, because he's gone to it a couple of times now, and should be careful of those toes in the cage though.
Don't put your toes in the cage, you'll get told off again.
Yeah, he looks very, very tight.
If he sweeps it, that's on.
Grimace there on the neck of Earle, but he's fighting the submission off.
Yeah, Earle's doing the right thing by keeping that foot at bay so Will can't pass them out. As soon as that foot gets cleared off that hand, then potentially his guillotine's on. But Earle's doing the right thing right now. 10 seconds. Yeah,
William did a really nice job of setting up that guillotine. He's got a sneaky guillotine actually when you don't really expect it. Again, that's very tight right in front of us here in the commentary room. But again, I think he's a little bit annoyed that he doesn't have a bit more time in the round to work for those submissions. That's twice now. That's the first and the second round where potentially the final buzzer, the end of the round buzzer has saved Earle.
I'm wondering how much weight Earle cut for this fight. Because
he took a catchweight. It's originally scheduled for featherweight, and I mean I've still got it down on my notes for featherweight, but he actually ended up being a catchweight, and I didn't actually catch what the weight was that they both came in at.
I'll have a little gander.
Possibly 150 maybe.
We'll find out for you guys.
Both these fighters, both looking so fresh. I'm just looking at these guys in their corners, both looking fresh. I mean, Tom Breeze in the corner there of Stephon Earle, just looking nice and calm and composed and relaxed. But as is Milan Silva and the Arte Suave team over there.
Yeah.
Milan originally due to fight on this card, actually unfortunately had to pull out due to a knee injury, but we hope to see him back in action soon.
Round 3.
Yeah, round 3, and again, it seems like it's one of these fights. We've said this a couple of times this evening and throughout the afternoon, that it seems like it's a very close fight going into the third round. It's going to be one of those really tough ones to pick. So, I mean, we've seen 2 really close submission attempts from William Moerk, but he spent a lot of round 2 on his back with Stephon Earle just controlling him. So, it'll be interesting to see what the judges favour. I'm glad I'm not a judge and I just get to watch and enjoy these fights from the commentary booth. Oh, big knee up the middle there from Earle. That's nice work.
Beautiful. And the crazy thing is the amount of power output that this Will kid is putting out. Like, he hasn't even developed his man strength yet.
I said that to Milan earlier on. I said, like, they build 17-year-olds differently to when I was 17 years of age.
True, it's the same as female teenagers as well. They don't look like a teenager anymore. They look like they're 25.
Nice shot there from William, but yeah, beautiful
Earle
work from Earle, yeah.
Bringing him up high, keeping him high.
Interesting to see in this clinch positions where some of that judo comes into play from William Moerk.
It looks like he's trying to get his hip in, but back trip without that leg. Ooh,
yeah, beautiful work there, wonderful takedown.
Really nice.
And now he's trying to pull away that right arm of Earle as well.
Jordan, he's 17.
I won't repeat exactly what Jordan said next to me here, but I think he's impressed with the composure and the skill set shown by William Moerk so far in this contest. Like Golden Ticket Fight Promotions 21.
But this fight is interesting because the caliber of both fighters is so good.
Oh, it's such a high standard. I mean, the amateurs, obviously here in the UK, and William flying over from Denmark, the standard of amateurs across Europe, I mean, we've seen it in the IMAFs and things like that, they're just absolutely phenomenal. And both of these guys have put on such a technical display so far, and Moerk's landing some heavy ground and pound here in this top position.
Really good ground and pound.
Yeah, that got Earle's attention.
Burying his head though.
Yeah.
Burying his head and
quickly got out of that position.
And that's the other thing as well, amateurs and Golden Ticket, like, they don't put on shit fights, like.
Yeah, big shout out to the matchmakers here at Golden Ticket Fight Promotions. Dan Cassell, Chris, doing an absolutely phenomenal job of matching guys. And yeah, like you said, there's no gimmies, there's nothing like that on these shows.
Nothing at all, no.
They put on really well, evenly matched contests, and that's why we've got this fantastic crowd here in Wolverhampton as well today.
It's completely sold out.
It is,
by the
yeah,
looks of it.
absolutely sold out here.
Seats at the present time.
And we've still got, what, 11 fights left?
Running a little bit behind schedule, but still some very interesting stuff to keep the crowd entertained.
Absolutely, yeah. And 10 seconds left in this round, and William Moerk has dominated this third round with his top pressure and landing that heavy ground and pound. You'd think that third round is quite comfortably ticked off for him. It's just how the judges scored rounds 1 and 2, but that was a great fight. I mean, both guys look like they could go another 2 or 3 rounds, especially like jumping, bouncing around. They're like, seem like they haven't even fought at all. It's absolutely sensational. I mean, the cardio, and both these guys, like we say, stepping in on pretty short notice for this contest. Such impressive skills on display for amateur guys, and yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how the judges score this one. And on that note, we'll hand it over to our MC in the cage, and we'll find out who has won this decision.
Ciao, ciao.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for both of these fighters. After 3 rounds, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. To the winner, William Moerk.
So much joke, I'm on basic, dog, and slow it down, my new shit. Shoot it.